Since 1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns offense will get first crack at it here. Well, guys, last year Texas got very little resistance from Oklahoma on the path to the playoff. A 21-point explosion in the second quarter. Horns never looked back. You got to think the Sooners and a hopefully retooled offense will be up to the task to mount a challenge today.
Yeah, I remember that last game. Quinn Ewers coming back from injury, struggled early in that game, threw a bad interception. But, David, they got the running game going. Quintravion Wisener absolutely went off. And if I'm Texas in this one, I'd expect them to want to run the ball some more.
Well, and everything got going. Remember, they even caught a ball. They fumbled it to the end zone. They still fell out. Like, everything went Texas's way. And that was about like last season. Everything went against Oklahoma minus the Alabama game. So look to see if Oklahoma can create some more momentum and juice for their program.
The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Handoff from the gun. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Washington. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Texas! First score of the game goes up.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, get into your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the play.
Makes the catch on the right side. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center center under.
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they'll match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Under fire. Finds his man, it's Ott. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll go with a direct snap. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? From the gun, running back on the move. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. The give out of the gun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking downfield. Complete to the left. Brings it to the open. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to bowl his way in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air, it's Mateer. Makes the grab on the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They'll try it over the left side. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Quick strike complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man. It's Sategna. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners have this offense rolling.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
No huddle offense to the line. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got a little space, and a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Tempo and overdrive.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Escapes the sack. Their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barnes. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Off-play action on first down. Complete to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Baxter. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Using his legs, it's Baxter. Makes his man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Running to Green. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 11 over Northwestern. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got room to work. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Got it behind the line. It's Gibson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Now on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Mateer. Looking left. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll work it at the 39. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sategna. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Kent. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He wants to throw it again. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. It's complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So an 82-yard drive there. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. He's got his man across the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Grabbed over the middle. It's hot. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Sooners are on the move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Buys a little time. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the tailback. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Oh, it's blocked. He's got the ball, and it's wide. There he goes to the right. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Looking for space. It's up. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to ride this running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires on the move. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Shows him the stiff arm. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Creates a little space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. They'll give it to him again. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Lockett. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today. The one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for space. It's Ott. Thrust that arm out. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Here's a heat. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the right. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Bring it out. It's Gibson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Chapman. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The offense changing the play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air. It's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll try the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. from the gun. The running back looking for room. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Got his man downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab at the 30. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Wants to throw again. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Texas offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Chapman. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Off from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Kent. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win, but they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Barnes.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
With the catch, it's Sategna. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
The Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Snagged in the middle. It's Wheeler. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Big fella moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sooners! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 25 over Northwestern. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Burks.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. punch. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. It was the Longhorns who will ride off into the sunset with the coveted Golden Hat Trophy after beating their despised rival to the north. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.